Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm in a spotlight. Good afternoon, Shelburne Falls. It's nice. Thank you. It's nice to be back here again at Trinity Church. I didn't know I was going to be in a spotlight, but maybe that'll change momentarily. I just hope the glare isn't too much for you. I'm Steve Babineau. I live in Phillipston, Massachusetts, and this is my 14th year making the trip out to beautiful Shelburne Falls. And I am proud to say I have been here in the summer so I can see the Bridge of Flowers when it isn't all brown. And it is quite a sight, I've got to tell you. But anyway, it's kind of interesting. This year we're inside instead of outside. That means a few things. One of the things it means is that we can really concentrate on, artistry and stuff like that, which outside sometimes doesn't happen. The other thing is, since we're in a church where you all have hymn books, a lot of the music we're playing has the words right there if you want to sing along. Now, for the most part, we'll do 2 verses of each piece. So if I will tell you the number in the hymn book, if you feel like singing, sing. If you don't want to sing, don't. At first, you might say, well, tubas are so low, how could I possibly sing along with a tuba band? It doesn't really work out that way, though, because even though the instruments are low, you can still sing. You'll find that it'll come out very comfortably. In fact, you'll probably sound better than they do. But don't tell them I said so. What? Oh, geez. One of them's listening. There's one in every band that listens to the conductor. I'm going to have to put in something to... All right. Enough talking. So we're going to start with one that is not in the book. Deck the Halls. And even though it's not in the book, you're still welcome to sing along. And I'm sure you know the words to this. All right, we're starting 1 measure before the first minute. You may have seen today's news, and if you did, from Boston, they had a TubaChristmas yesterday, and I guess it was in a Faneuil Hall marketplace, and it was very impressive. They have scads and scads of players. My honest opinion, I would rather have a group this size, because you know what? They can play for you. A group that size is an event more than a concert. So I'm glad we're in Shelburne Falls and not in Faneuil Marketplace or in New York City. How many people do they have?
Like 500 in New York.
Yeah, they have like 500 people playing. Duh. Our next piece, I don't believe is in the book, but you'll know it. God rest you merry gentlemen. We're going to start at measure 17. Well, this next one is not on the hymnal either. But take my word for it, we do have some songs that are in the hymnal. Hi, there's a couple of seats here. I feel like an usher. Jeez. Remember when we used to need an usher in church? Wouldn't it be nice if that was still true? If anybody here of English descent, I would appreciate it because it's called the Wassail Song. And I'm not sure exactly what wassail means. For a long time I thought it was the waffle song, but it was explained to me that it's not, it's wassail. When you go out wassailing, apparently it's something very, very vigorous and happy because the song kind of sounds, what does wassail mean, do you know? Drinking? Oh, no wonder it sounds happy. Right on the top. Right on the top. Remember now, it's a drinking song, guys. Yes, we didn't do it well enough because I didn't hear anybody hiccup at the end of that. I've got good news for you. The next one is in the hymnal. But I can't remember what number it is. Wait a minute. 200 you already know? Oh, I thought he was 254. 254. Let's start at 26 for an introduction. Okay? Oh, wait a minute. 15. Starting in mission 26. Okay?
Start right here.
What?
Anybody know how to turn those lights on?
All right. Is the sexton in the room?
The sexton?
Sexton, that's a word for janitor.
I know that.
For those of you that never go to church, I think he's hiding in the narthex, whatever that is. Does anybody know some of our
Some of our older members.
sight impaired members here, they know how to turn lights on in here? All right, well, we'll just play pieces that you know by heart. 26. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. This one is number 211 in the hymnal, and this one is definitely an Advent song. Of course, today is the first Sunday of Advent, and this goes way, way back to the times when the Israelites, the Hebrews, were waiting for some kind of a Messiah. They weren't sure exactly what was coming, but it's O come, Emmanuel. Please come to us. Okay. What?
We're getting closer.
Oh, okay.
There are seats up here if you don't mind walking all the way down.
Remove this casket. There's a whole pew empty up here, and there's half of a pew empty on this side if you care to sit. If you don't want to sit, that's okay. Here we go. We're going to start 1 quarter note before 17. 1 quarter note before 17. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Now, you notice there's a lot of stuff going on here, verbal stuff. We get together each year for like 1 hour to rehearse and put this program together. It's the same book that they use in all the other Tuba Christmases everywhere in North America, maybe even in Europe, Fraulein. Europe too? So what we've got to work out between ourselves is like when do we start and where do we this and how do we that. It's coordination. So you probably see some of my signals. This always means we're going to play it again. This always means we're not going to play it again. You know, and sometimes I'll say we're going to start at 1 note before 17 because some of these pieces are not written with an introduction, but if I know people are going to sing, we put in an introduction. So all that extra talking and stuff, I'm not making fun of you guys. I'm giving them instructions as to how to play the piece so that it comes out the best. This means that we're playing too loud, and if you see me go like this, that's not a good sign. Starts in 4. This whole piece is twice through. The entire piece twice through. Thank you. Now, this next one does have a little bit of a fanfare built into it, a little introduction. It's number 240 in your book. Got it? That didn't take you long. You're getting used to that book. And then it's going to be time to start up the fun, and you'll see what I mean when we get to it. But right now, we'll just have... Oh my God, time is flying here. We're going to play this really fast because I want to play more pieces now. Right at the beginning. Here we go.